Hey guys, it's Great Snaps here. Since Halloween is coming around the corner, I thought, why not make a Halloween themed squishy and be a little bit more festive at the same time. So without further ado, let's just get started into making this Halloween themed squishy. For this project, we are gonna be using this defected bun squishy. I ripped off the deco, which explains why it is so defected. I mean, I'm actually kind of sad about it, but today we are gonna make it prettier and more festive for the seasons. So I start off by using a marker pen to outline the crevices that cream puffs usually have when they puff up. So if it deflates, it's actually not a good sign. So I'm just outlining the crevices and also the lines where cream puff usually separates. Next, I use scissors to cut it into two. And lastly, I cut out the marker pen outline. And I also rounded the edges because you don't usually see cream puffs with weird edges. They are usually very nice and smooth. It's actually easier to be said than done, so just watch the video, and observe what I'm doing. I actually took about 2 hours to shape this cream puff, so it's actually a bit of work. Now I'm adding some small details to the cream puff. I'm making sure that the crevices on the top part of the cream puff actually goes down to the bottom part of the cream puff. Of course, we can't forget about the cream filling, so I'm using another piece of cosmetic sponge to create that. Just cut out a circular shape. And make sure to round it off. Now I'm just covering the squishy with paint. This is just a base coat, so the color doesn't really matter. So I'm just using fabric paint to cover the entire squishy again to make it more slow rising. Lastly, we gotta paint it with orange colored paint because it's Halloween theme after all. And for the cream part, I'm painting it with this very dark brown paint. It's just to show contrast. You know, whenever you make cream puffs, you gotta sprinkle some icing sugar to make it look more visually pleasing. To achieve the icing sugar effect, pour some white paint onto the toothbrush and flick the toothbrush. It will create white little dots and it's not uniform, and so it looks really pleasing. And for the final touch, I think that you need to complete it with some decor. So I'm just drawing some eyes, lips, and like 2 little wings to make it look more festive. To be a little bit more extra, I use stringy rings to create a tag. And I colored them with color pencils. Bake them in the oven. I use jump rings, eye pins, and ball chains to attach the tags together with the cream puff. And this is the final product. I'm really satisfied with how it turned out. I know I say this to all of my homemade squishies, but I really like this because it's super slow rising, and you guys know that most of my homemade squishies are not slow rising at all. So I'm really happy with how this turned out, and I really enjoyed the squishing video as well. So I'm gonna shut up now and play the ASMR squishing video.